on this episode.
Whatever happens here at 100 Acre Wood is going to tell us what's going to happen the rest of the year.
It was gloves off, absolute knockdown, drag-out fight.
Ken's back. He's got the most wins at this event out of anybody. Barry just starts setting like insane times.
He could potentially win every rally.
I drove the stage of my life, but at the end of the day, I just got to drive faster.
All right, game on.
Looking good, John.
No.
It's like, damn.
This is Launch Control. After a successful opening round to the ARA Championship, Subaru Motorsports USA has arrived in Salem, Missouri for the second round of the series.
So Sno Drift is great, it's in the books, but I don't think anybody's expecting that set the tone for the season. Whatever happens here at 100 Acre Wood, I think is going to tell us a lot more about what's going to happen the rest of the year.
What's up? Brandon Semenuk got his first win here last year. I've been here 8 times. I crashed out 4. So it hasn't exactly been my best rally, but at the same time, I love that there's so much competition here this weekend, and we come to win.
Hopefully we can bring that speed back that we had last year and be competitive. It's going to be an even bigger push just to be right up there.
In the weeks between events, the competition ramps up. Ken Block enters in a Skoda R5. And online photos hint that the defending champion is bringing a new car to the series.
Barry McKenna's car is going to be a huge challenge to beat, and he could potentially win every rally.
Questions are raised about the regulations regarding aero packages and other aspects of the car.
We adjust to whatever rule set we're giving. The only goal is to make sure everybody plays the same set of rules.
Initially, the car is deemed illegal, but an appeal is launched by McKenna Motorsport. For the moment, the car is cleared to run until the decision is reviewed.
So we may see this season as a little bit of a one-off where the gloves are off and everybody is able to fight with really fast cars.
Subaru is now facing a level of competition they hadn't prepared for.
A WRC car does look to be bringing a machine gun to a knife fight again. But then we've done that for several years now, so it's only time for us to go and dust the machine gun off, I think, and have another go.
The bottom line is, at this event, they've got to race with what they've brought. So they can improve going forward, but right now, they've got to play the hand that they're dealt.
Ultimately, Subaru is here to rally. So as the cars arrive at the start of the opening stage, the focus shifts to racing. Where will they stand against their newly upgraded rival? The first leg of stages should give them some indication.
4, 3, 2, 1, go. Left 5 plus fast up and loose long crest. Right 5, late continues. Right 5, late continues. Down 55.
I mean, it started out exactly as we expected. It was gloves off, absolute knockdown, drag-out fight.
Max left 5 plus, Browse for Max left 5 plus, 95, cattle guard jump, 35, Max left 6 over crest, 80, Max brow.
Travis is obviously super fast there. Everyone was going to come in swinging. Ken's back. He's got the most wins at this event out of anybody. The championship's going to get a whole lot harder.
6 right over 2 small jumps, 50. Hug 5 left plus now. Okay. 50. Big crest. Sudden loose. 5 right. Tight long.
Straight away, it's clear. The battle is on. 3 stages, 3 different winners.
Middle over good quick jump, 50. 6 left, minus, over crest, okay, 50, flat crest 1.
Barry, he just kept pulling like a couple seconds out of everybody, knowing that it was going to be tricky to battle for the lead after kind of already losing that little bit of a gap. I don't think I could drive that any faster.
I don't think
I've tried so hard there.
The top 4 cars are all within 17 seconds, with the Subarus 3rd and 4th.
Do you want to, is there a harder compound tire? I know Ken's on the mediums.
It's on D-Max.
D-Max.
We don't know.
Knockdown, drag out fight. This is how rally was like 2006, 7, 8.
All of us in the top 4 right now are 100% flat out. It's really just trying not to make mistakes. Like, everyone's full commit. I could see those guys ahead of me making some pretty big cuts, which are a bit risky, and if they're cutting, you kind of have to get in there too. And I don't know if I've committed more on a loop than that one.
I drove the stage of my life. Ree was spot on, but at the end of the day, I just got to drive faster.
With a second loop of 3 stages to round out the day, Subaru needs to claw back those crucial seconds to the leaders.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Max left 6 opens over 2 long crests. Jump cattle guard 35. Max left 6 over crest.
With everyone flat out on the high-speed stages, it takes big risks to gain just fractions of seconds.
Barry McKenna in a new car, trying to feel it out. He wants to prove that that car is the fastest and that we have something to worry about the rest of the year, that he's the defending champion, he's gonna put it back on top. He's learning the car though. Ken's learning his car, and it's all out.
60, short 5 right plus, okay, 6 left.
We know we got Barry to compete with in his new car, so I want to go as hard as I could and just see like where we compare to him in this new vehicle.
Despite climbing to 2nd and 3rd overall, the gap to McKenna has grown.
Like 4 plus long. Over finish. 180.
We lost a second.
Got it.
God, that's a scary stage. I don't like that one.
Barry has inched out a 12-second lead, leaving the day with more questions than answers.
The last stage is the fastest stage. It's a scary, fast stage, but never been that great with these stages here at 100 Acre. Brandon beat me. We're in the same car. I thought I got everything out of it, but obviously there's some more to get. Brandon's making up some ground, so that's good. Sitting 2nd and 3rd, going into the final day, so looking forward to it.
Second pass, we literally pushed just as hard as the first pass, and the time started to show. We were, 2nd fastest on every stage. We halved the loss from the first leg and got ahead of Ken Block, so we'll push on as hard as we can, but maybe being later on the road, we'll splash out some of the water and clean up some of the rough bumps, and it's going to be a bit of a new learning curve, but we'll push as hard as we can.
Now at the end of day 1, Barry McKenna's leading. He's showing great pace in the car, but is he holding back? Is he getting to grips with the car? Is he sandbagging? Just how much is being hidden from the competition?
Come day 2, Subaru knows the same game plan isn't going to work.
I'm gonna go over the money stage one more time. You feeling good about it?
Yeah.
All right,
I'm good.
$1 on the line.
I don't necessarily need to win this race. I need points. I want a 2nd, I want a 3rd, I need a podium.
Let's start early, boys. We're going hot. All right, game on.
Despite the brave face, they're in damage limitation mode. Barry's new setup is just too fast.
His pace is improving, but has he left the reliability and the setup to one side? We know how good the car can be on paper, but on the stage, it's a very different matter.
The strategy turns to the bigger picture.
3, 2, 1, go. 50, max left 5 plus over long crest 50, max right 6, kinks 115.
Ree and I agreed that wasn't a rally that we had to win. We wanted to win it, we're gonna push hard, but we aired out the tires an extra couple pounds. That means we're losing time at the end of the stages, but we have less of a chance of puncture at the beginning of the stage. That was one thing we said, if we want top 3, we can't afford a flat. We can't make mistakes. We can't afford a mechanical.
Semenuk, sitting just 6 seconds behind, hasn't resigned himself to defeat.
It was good to know that even on a stage that we weren't familiar with, we were competitive. So going into the next stages where we did have some experience, we're like, okay, let's try and make up some ground.
But before the second stage start, the 180 crew suffer a major setback.
Cool down as much as possible before we get going. The ECT, engine coolant temp. Look at the bottom, high.
Oh yeah, the red bar, yeah.
This isn't good, John.
No.
And we didn't realize, like, we had hit a water crossing and like the cage that the fan for the radiator was in got ovalized and it pinched the fan and the fan just stopped spinning, and basically the car was overheating while we were parked up in time control, but we didn't know.
3, 2, 1, go. Okay, 6 right and 6 left. It's not going to work, is it?
No, we're not going to get anywhere.
While Semenuk loses over a minute getting back up to speed, Pastrana is still on it.
Everyone else pushed 10 tenths. I pushed just right below that. We didn't take the chances through the water crossings because he was pushing just that little extra bit harder. McKenna gets a flat.
McKenna is forced to stop and change the tire. That's a minimum of 2 minutes lost.
We got lucky. He had a puncture on a stage, and we were able to make up a little time with him there.
Definitely helped us and it put us in the right foot to keep the lead. But he showed how fast that car is and that we can't be complacent with the car that we have.
Hemorrhaging time, Barry drops from first to fourth.
Slowing, turn right.
Travis passes Barry and takes note of the moment.
Barry's there.
The incident changes everything for the team. They know they have been handed a huge break. Luck is on their side.
Crest, over finish, 250. Right 4 plus long. I got it. Right 4 plus long.
They went off pretty big, but it didn't look like that bad. It was right after the water crossing. They might have had some issues. They were
I saw their lines, yeah.
With Pastrana now leading the rally and the defending champion off the podium, focus shifts to defense.
So now it's a game of holding off who's behind you, trying to catch who's in front of you. Travis is in the lead. Brandon's trying to hold off Barry, who had some punctures.
Man, what a difference the stage makes. Barry flat crushed us, but then he had a puncture in stage. I know Ken still believes he can catch me. I know Brandon still believes he can catch Ken. I know Barry still believes he can catch Brandon. So we got to drive as hard as we can. It's a second a mile difference between first and second, third and fourth. Any mistake, you get a puncture, it's 2 minutes.
Punctures are the name of the game right now. Brandon is in a situation where he's trying to catch block, but he's trying to keep Barry at bay. So you want to give him a tire choice where he can trust it and manage the gap behind while also attacking the car in front of him.
We're not really in touch with the guys ahead so much. We had a good go, but I think it just damaged one of the fans. Really short transit between stage 1 and 2, and the coolant temp just got too high and the car wouldn't cool down because we had no fans and the sun's on it. So we started stage 2 basically in limp mode and limped on for a while. We'll push on, and you never know what's going to happen. We got 2 more loops of these stages, and they're just getting rougher and rougher.
It went from the tightest, craziest race to everyone spread out just enough where we all believe the person behind us can still catch us, or we can still catch the person in front of us. So we'll try to keep everyone behind us, and we'll keep going from here.
Sorry, 50, max left 650. Right 6 over crest, Kings 45. Left 6, 65. Deceptive left 5 plus over fast brow.
Pastrana's lead allows him to remove an element of risk from the equation. But Brandon can't relax. His advantage over McKenna is just a few seconds.
Slow 5 right minus, nips into 4 left long.
I think we had maybe like 20 or 30 seconds between us. So now it's like, okay, hold off Barry. That's the target.
The defending champion needs a podium to keep the title chase close. And his pace clicks up a notch.
But Barry just like, that's it. Like he's just like, well, let's find out where the car's got in the tank. Setting like insane times.
You know, when he started to click off seconds per mile on the stage, you really realized how well engineered and how well prepared his car was. And that was a big wake-up call.
Subaru know that they can't rely on luck. Now they need to up their game. Now they know where they need to improve. Now they really know what kind of a rival they've got this year.
then right 3 long. Good job, mate. Just right 3 long here.
Did we get lucky? Absolutely. Should we have won that? No, we were probably third quickest. But at the end of the day, we didn't make mistakes, we didn't take chances, we knew the game plan for the year, and we were able to make the best of it.
2 wins out of 2 events puts Pastrana in the hot seat. They're now the team to beat.
Man, I tell you what, it's going to be one heck of a season. There's even more competition coming in next round, and sorry, I should be excited, but I am so mentally exhausted from just yesterday was an all-out run.
You're excited.
I am excited. It's just, we won. It's time to go to bed and then start training for next round.
We got the win, but we didn't earn the win. It was pure luck because Barry was faster than us.
Subaru's prospects for success are anything but a given, and they'll need to focus on their technical development before they face McKenna again. Brandon's 4th place is a source of frustration, knowing that a simple fan issue has hampered his own championship run.
I felt like we've had like a really good momentum the last 5 events, and then today it's like 4th place. I'm like, damn, like just kind of stings.
It's one of the most exciting events that I think anybody in rally in the U.S. has seen in a long time. This is going to be a competitive season. I think everybody knows it at this point, and honestly, we're excited to fight it out. So it should be a lot of fun.
Next time on Launch Control. With clear championship battles established, the 3rd round of the ARA season reignites the hunt for the title.
Like, this is gonna be my rally to win one if there's any.
Dude, it's gnarly.
It's slippery everywhere.
It's straight grease.
That's next time on Launch Control.